Make sure you subscribe, click the notifications bell, like the video, and enjoy. Alright, Bard ban, shocker. Bard and Karma out means Nico's pretty good for Keria, but everyone seems to be prioritizing Lucian Melio. Cassio ban, we're seeing it. It's slowly creeped up. And now Karma, Cassio is a ban on blue side. Well, the thing is, I will say Lucian Melio, the answer to Lucian Melio, it seems like, is Vi. If you have Vi into it, and a strong bot lane, it's okay. If you give it for free without Vi, it's kind of rough unless you have Naut. I mean, there's a lot open. There's Varus, Rumble, Vi, Lucian, Melio, Naut. They take away Varus. There's Rumble, Lucian, Melio, Naut, and Vi. So if you first pick Lucian, you might get Rumble Vi. And if you first pick Rumble, you might get Lucian Vi. So it's kind of a... They first pick Rise. What?
They gave Rumble Lucian over.
They gave over Lucian Vi, maybe. Or Lucian and Nivea. And they can wait with support.
I think you probably do. I don't think necessarily.
Okay, they're 1-2ing Lucian Melio. They're scared of losing the Melio. That can be sketchy if they get the Vi now and they get Naut here. I would go Naut here and drop AD and counter pick top. But they're gonna take the Rumble. So here it's kind of awkward. You have Anivia, which is great into Rise. You have Xin Zhao, which is great into Vi. And you have Cassante and Ornn and Ambessa, which are good into Rumble. They take the Anivia. So now Xin Zhao, Cassante, Ornn, and Ambessa are all bannable here for TRX. But I guess you can ban the Naut. And you can ban... Maybe... You can ban...
We have seen a lot of flexibility
Nico,
with this in the past. You know, it's gonna be tough.
There's other champs like Nocturne, yeah. Nocturne, there's also like Yorick, there's loads of random champs. I think T1 will find something. I think Nautilus ban is great for T1 here. They're crazy, they don't ban. I think Naut is bad into Anivia. And if they get Sion, it's even better to play into Naut, but this champ is just toxic. Wow, they left Naut open. I'm surprised. Well, there's the Xin ban and the Nocturne ban. So, I mean, Doran has 5 top laners he can play here. For jungle, owner has Lee Sin is okay. Nefiri is pretty good, but it doesn't have the draft around it. But Nefiri into Vi is like a good counter.
Jarvan is still up.
Jarvan's a bit risky. I would say Lee Sin or Nefiri is better. So there's the Cassante. They're gonna wait a bit. They can hold it. Actually makes sense though. They don't want to pick Jarvan yet, so they can see the enemy AD. Yunara Lulu? Really? No Naut. Actually, you can't do Senna Naut because Jarvan's open. The Naut is great, but is Yunara really the AD carry you have to pick with Naut? Yeah, I mean, Naut is playing to Anivia Cassante. That's kind of difficult, but... They need to do something level 1 to 3 in bot. So they don't get a lead in bot early at GG. Well, I think T1's bot lane will win 2v2, but because you're playing Nautilus Vi, you have a lot of kill pressure. So T1 needs to do some good early level 1 wards, and they need to make sure that they're not getting invaded level 1 to 3 and then attacked from behind. Can you believe in like 5 years from now, people will be spawning and like they won't know what a fidget spinner is. And that's when you'll start to feel a bit older. Okay, so the Vi didn't do any level 1 shenanigans, and T1 didn't even ward level 1. They just... If Vi just walked in here and flipped the game, it would be cooked as fuck this game. Maybe they saw Vi earlier. My younger sister doesn't even know who One Direction is. Really? One Direction did have some slammers, by the way. Alright, owner's clearing the bot to cover bot. It's crazy that T1 bot lane hasn't warded yet. Look at this rare find. There's a chatter in chat. Look when his Twitch account was made. 2007. This Twitch account is older than some people in this chat. 27th of November. No, so October 2007.
Every once in a while.
W creation. This is the creation of the account. Dash forwards, W. Flashes over the hook. Gank mid. Dead. I just feel like KRX are playing the game wrong. You can't just full clear against Lucian, Melio, and Nivea. When you have Rise Nautilus, you have to do something. You have to start breaking them early, otherwise they just scale.
And this is kind of
okay, Faker. Okay, I see that last hitting, buddy. Okay, we are fucking so back.
The stun hits, owner shows up, and he's like, oh crap, I'm in a lot
big
of trouble.
trade.
And then he tried
Faker
to go
joined
for
the
late
flock.
flash, but decides to press his buttons, as you can see there. It's part of the reason why the Lucian is so oppressive. It's just the pure damage he can output without much recourse. As owner's here, but he's on a ward. He's going to spot that one out. Keria going very aggressive for this, as he's going to fire kick him away. Now the root comes in on a Pace.
You're a greedy rat, Pace. You're a greedy rat.
Does not respect Willer's ability.
Okay, this is exactly what Keria need. They need early bot fights, kill Lucian, take Drake, stack Drakes, because they get outscaled, so they need to make sure they're stacking Drakes. Very nice.
Nothing owner can do to prevent this from happening, right?
Nice root from Andil.
It's just a Wukong watching.
But it's the classic. Andil will do great for you for 10 minutes, and then you'll start running it.
But speaking of, he has exhaust.
They need to keep punishing bot.
They
need Vi to click bot.
Ahead, though. Oh, here we go again. Hiding on bush is Doran.
Q flash. Ooh, he has Nimbus Cloak. Well, Pace has no summoners again. Lazyfield traded summons with Pace, or vice versa. Which is kind of good for Willa.
Always the power,
it's crazy, isn't it?
On top of him, so Doran kind of walks
Yunara is level 7.
What? I'm saving mine.
Lucian just hit level 6. Support is pretty even. They ready to attack bot now, KRX. He won't need more time. Vi's looking mid, but Faker has flash. I think if Vi uses ult mid, that's really good for Pace.
And
it's an overcommit if you go there. I don't know what Willer's doing. He knows they're on grubs. He needs to like try and threaten bot dives on Nautilus 6 on the bot wave.
Hola! It's just in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have his flash here. The Cyclone comes in. Owner just flashes.
Okay, well, Cassante is now going to run away with this lead and just end the game top. Rumble's kind of out the game now. Rumble is kind of out the game after that. Oh, he dropped the grub to get the timing to kill him on the fucking ward because he was scared of getting dove. Not only that, but the Nautilus you can see based to run top to cover the dive. Even better. Yeah, I mean Nautilus dropped his whole fucking load of wards in bot jungle.
They'd get a lot of power, and denying some farm here on the bottom lane is absolutely a big win. Now let's see if Rich can survive this one. Yeah, we got a TP coming in, but I think they just have the damage to kill Rich
Doran?
eventually.
Okay, Pace is here.
And
Nautilus TP'd in to lose flash here, probably. Ooh, big hook though.
And even though it is just the two hitting him at the moment, he is going to
me, this game just feels like
let's see what the
KRX
this might actually
are playing way too scared. Their champs are getting outscaled, and they have these champs, and Lucian has no flash. They have to send it on bot. They have to kill him, but they missed every window to do it. And now Pace just swapped top and took top tower. And he's sitting at first blood tower top or what? No, he's in a base. He doesn't think he can get it in time without Rumble showing up. They do have grubs though. Why is KRX getting outscaled? KRX have less frontline, less range, and T1 have tank, insane zone, enchanter. Like these three things are just giga outscaling. The only thing that KRX kind of outscale on is side lanes, I guess, if Ryze is like 4 items, 5 items pushing sides. But Yunara without an enchanter dashing forwards into a Nivea, Lucian, Melio, Wukong is just dead.
Yeah. One thing I do worry about
all of these champs just die.
That it's definitely going to take him longer to spike compared to
like Rumble, Vi, Nautilus is great. Like level 6 to 2 items, it's fucking broken. But if you don't do anything,
big spike it because he's Yunara and he's going to clean up and he does a lot of damage. Rich is once again in danger.
Okay, no flash top. Faker's been having a chill game. He's chovying.
I don't think that was ever going to happen.
He's pushing lanes.
He sticks around, just going to be forced to flash away. And there's the engage from Andil. He's going to land the
now that's more like it. But now Lucian's actually living. Oh lord. Oh god, oh no. Lucian's a P shooter late game? What? Lucian with Melio by his side is not a P shooter late game. He fucking one-taps. Especially against KRX's comp with no frontline.
And they get his flash right before the Drake is coming up, right before the Rift Herald is coming up. As second charge of Cyclone comes
okay, no summons on Lucian, but they blew their whole load. Okay, so KRX have one opportunity now. Lucian, no sums. Drake in 150. Soul point. Ults will come up soon. Pace, you are gonna get attacked soon. You need to survive.
This Faker's had such a free time. Speaking of, Rich, fortunately for Faker, is going to be
Keria caught. No vial though.
He's just gonna flash, stuff like that.
No
And
Navori slash Navori for pace. It's pretty big. Is T1 a good team?
That's it. You can't do the same
I mean,
on the Faker.
they're alright. They won Worlds a few times. Nothing Ona and
defensively.
Jinx couldn't play against.
And
Okay, that's a TP from
Willer
Doran.
is on it right
He is
now.
face
TP is gonna
tanking
come
them
through
here.
for
This is a
Doran.
very
For
aggressive
Zukal,
TP. He's
not
gonna lose
here.
a bit of
This
his
is a
health.
really
Okay,
awkward
he's out.
fight for QMDRX.
Faker's basing now, and he's gonna
He
have
does
to
have
TP
Realm Warp,
in.
and he's gonna
Here's
need
the
to use
TP
it to
from
get here if
Faker.
they
He buys a
want
Lost
contest.
Chapter.
They could
That's a
look for
very
a punish
risky
here.
TP as well. That's a very risky
Yeah,
TP.
this
Insta
TP is
flashes.
from Faker, the ult
He
out of
did get
Mondil,
Nautilus
not
ult though.
nicely timed.
And
Good to
yeah,
get the
anyone who
knock up there.
walks up on
Keria
Kerex
gets low,
kind of just
but
gets
that's
one
just
shot.
about it. Lazy feels
There's the
buys
dive
lows
onto.
in the mid. That's not how you wanna
Oh
play
my
around
god.
your Yunara in this case.
Pace got in the Herald
Have
to
been run
dodge the
around
Vi
here,
engage.
now in the ult of
The
enemy
one
as
chance
being
they have
chucked
to send it
down
on the
as
Lucian with
Pace
no
comes
sums.
over.
As the
Begins
Vi
to
is
do
flying
tons
towards
of
him with ult, he
damage.
just
A very
gets in the
one-sided
Herald.
fight to
That
T1.
is fucked.
Yeah, I really think QMDRX have
It's
some
over,
angles
it's
with
over.
this
They're
claw, but
so
that setup
cooked.
was not even
They
close
missed
to
all their
end.
angles.
As you mentioned, the Yunara is so cut off. Yukal is basically
That
not
timing
even in
was
the
crazy.
fight,
He was about to get
and,
knocked
he
up.
might be the last one to die in it if it's part of the fight.
Okay, no
I
flash
guess you
rise.
wouldn't really call this part of that fight.
Yo, that
He's
Herald.
forced to flash away, and
That
T1
Herald
just, like,
was
cool
so
things for the
nice.
Dragon and the extra kills. As once again,
Show
I
the
said it,
replay of that
the
Herald.
Faker, he's right in the front of them because he knows you can't kill this guy. He's so difficult to kill. He has passive knife.
Look at Lucian.
Instantly.
The Herald
Look at
gets
Pace.
popped over the wall.
Uncontested.
Look
No
at Pace
engage
here. He
onto this
sees
guy.
Vi ult now.
He's got him, Emilio on top.
And then
of
he's
him,
like,
and then
dash,
when they engage
Herald.
on him here, he just pieces out. By the way, there is no follow-up to kill him there, even if he doesn't get out, because Rich doesn't have Equalizer, and Lazy feels on the wrong side of the fight.
And yeah, I do agree. I feel like QMDRX had some angles in this one. They even got through the lane pretty well, but now, I mean, you're
Okay,
down
Pace is
5,000
frontlining
gold.
again. He's doing the thing. Oh,
As
he's
they're
dashed
going
out of
pretty
Rumble
deep for
though.
this one, and yeah, you
Double
can
knock.
combo your
There's just
ults
no
together,
follow-up.
but where's the follow-up? As now
There's
we
the
are
follow-up.
gonna have
Lazy
Lazy
Feel.
Feel
Wait a
coming in.
minute.
They take down Pace.
Wait a minute.
And that's what you like to see. Because they're actually able to put 2 and 2 together.
Well,
Of course,
no
Doran
one's
was
really
just
there to
top
block,
lane
I guess,
without
if
TP,
Dorat's
just pushing
fucking
the wave.
split pushing.
But at least they got
But he
the
has
kill
no
on a
TP.
Pace.
So they won bot tier 1.
This is, frankly, a pretty aggressive play.
But Pace
from
is
the
like,
side of T1
yeah,
at
you're
this
not
point,
serious,
as,
Pace.
Andil is dead
Guys,
and
he's
alive.
frontlining so hard.
But look, they get on top of Pace here. There's no one to bail him out anymore. His owner's cycling on the wrong side of the fight. There's no peel.
Ooh, they're sending on Faker here. He has no
Yeah, so
flash.
you have a TP coming in
Ooh, he
here
didn't get
on
the
top
double
of a
stun.
Realm Warp. They're really trying to take
He
down
has egg,
Faker,
but
who is going to go into egg.
can they save his egg?
Even take out the egg? Rich is going
They can.
to try and fail. As owner,
This KRX
You can't
beat
kill him.
Bro,
You
didn't
get
they?
an egg in the
But then
beginning of a
Bro
fight,
beat KT
and Pace is
yesterday.
just like, I'm right. Direct is Faker. Maybe this time he dies. Doesn't have passive here.
This time he
trying
has,
to hide in
yeah,
a
no
side
flash
lane and
still.
wait for
This
Faker
one's
to come
kind
up
of.
here, which is
That was a good play
generally
by
where Faker
Endil.
likes to go.
What do you do with KRX?
Nice
You don't have
little
TP on
play
Rumble. It would be
from
nice to
them.
send the Baron here,
See?
but
Yeah,
well, I feel
so
like
it is a win, right, for
Rich is
QMDRX.
just
They get the kill on the
absolutely
Faker.
invisible this game
Some
and
money
has
in their
no
coffers,
pressure
but
anywhere.
you know, there's no objective.
The
to
second
take
he
here.
died to Owner,
Faker
when he
will
face checked
respawn,
that top
and
tribe
he
bush,
has
his
TP
game
as well.
ended.
He's just going to go straight back to the top.
Doran
lane.
is just
Baron,
a
they
level
already have
up,
a ton of
perma
vision.
pushing
It
sides,
is where T1 are
unkillable,
focused.
50 CS up.
Surprise.
The Rumble
Which is only a
games
second
can
ocean
break
for them.
so
It's a lot
easily, I
less
feel like,
appealing at this
against
moment
these
in time.
tanks.
In fact, I think if T1 could get mid-prio, probably try to take Baron in return, his Gondel might just die.
Owner's just kind of going in, and it's going to soak up a lot of the damage. Nearly takes out Ondil.
Well, Owner's
Doesn't
kind of weak
have
now.
That depth charge.
This Drake is not
I mean,
that
he's gonna
important.
hold
I think
back.
T1 could click Baron right now.
For T1,
They could have Owner run it. Look at the vision they have around Baron.
Even Doran committed his TP.
Look at the question mark
Like,
things
this
from
is kind of
KRX.
a net
Owner
negative
could
for
run
T1
out here. They could
overall.
push mid, fake into
They
bot and
played
go
that very
top
differently
do
than
Baron
what I
right now.
expected. But again,
They have
it's a
insane
successful
vision
play
on
in terms
it.
of getting the first.
Looks
Willer
like they're just going to fight the
has
Drake.
flash and ult here, but he is very
I mean, they do
outnumbered.
win 5v5.
Very, very outnumbered. Here comes a Realm Warp. He's trying to change that.
Yeah, they're just trying to reposition as they were kind of above T1 and now they're below with the rest of the team.
Owner's
still
flanking,
on the
but
flank.
he's
not
flanking
actually
without
in
ult.
the pit just yet, but on vision here is Willer. Doesn't have his Q and he's just isolated. Has to
Nice
flash
Rumble
away.
ult.
Equalizer, pretty big though on that back line. Most of the damage though is only going to hit Keria. And
Should
so
be free this Drake.
that's going to be the flash away from Rich as well. Willer not able to
KRX
get
can't.
into the pit.
Oh,
as
Doran
Doran is
sent
going
it a bit deep
very
here.
trying to force this fight to continue, and he will be able to do exactly that as he does go down.
Okay,
But now
Pace
actually a
dashed
bit of
into
damage
both their
going over to
carries
Lazyfield, gonna pick
and
up
tried to
two,
1v2
but
them.
straight into the arms of Faker. And Owner, as
So
I
to
said
the
before,
surprise of
very
no one, he
fed
actually died.
and very much ready to party if you would
God,
like
this fight
to.
is so scuffed
As
by
they're looking
T1.
for UCal, the stun comes through and setting up Faker very nicely. One more wall.
Faker.
We'll get it done.
Hell
into the
yeah,
E.
brother. Hell
Faker
yeah.
and Owner.
Hell yeah.
Get it done
That
together.
no skin in India.
Rich trying to
Damn.
set fire to ice there, but Faker will.
Oh, set
maintain
fire
his
to
life
ice.
as- Fortunately for Willer, he's on vision here. Otherwise, a pretty tricky spot.
Yeah,
His
Faker
angle
played
was
this fight
cool,
really
there
well.
was
I
no
just think
ward
he's
there,
kind of
but
untouched,
if
keeping
there
his ult
was,
up,
Adoran
doing damage,
really
he's doing his
sends it here,
chain.
and I think if this
I don't
game
really
state
think
was a lot more
KRX have
even,
landed any
T1 might have
important
just
damage
got
in this
crushed
fight.
in this fight.
It's
Adoran
only when
actually puts
Pace
himself in
does
a position here after the
what he does in a
Lazy
second
Field,
that it becomes a bit
fire
sketchy.
kick doesn't really get any
Right
follow-up
here.
to just get blown up. And now Lazy Field
He
is in
dashed
free
into a
position.
Rise's
Hayes
face
is trying to push UCal. He flashed forward and burst
with a
him down.
Yunara
Now
next
the
to him while his whole
damage is
team went left.
really
So,
low
yeah,
here.
they just
Faker is
kinda
able
killed
to get
him.
his combo.
This is going to be a bit on vision. In comes Willer.
Oh
but he just
my
gets
God,
fire
Faker
kicked
got it.
away. And
Willer didn't
now
get his
he's
smite
not
off.
going to be around for very much longer.
Rise ult
Down
out.
he will go to Pace, who picks up another kill.
They have with this
Wukong OP.
Olivia to
Wukong is
put
a
the
champ
push
that
topside
is
with
like
the
a little
illusion
weak
and
in
then
early
have those wave
skirmishes
crashing
and a
in
little
mid to
weak
get
in
these two
progressing
leaders
the
out
game.
very quickly and then
But
start to
if he
threaten
gets
the
an
inhibitor
injection of
turrets,
gold,
as
like
we're
2
even gonna see
kills
a
early,
TP here from
and he gets
Faker as
ahead of
he'll
the
lead Thor
curve,
into mid
he's like the strongest
and put
bruiser
this
jungler, I
massive
think.
wave clear to the test right on top
Like if
of
Wukong
this
gets an
inhibitor
early
trying to clear
Triforce
these
or he
waves,
gets
let the
2
Baron
items
siege
pretty
do
quick,
its work.
he's by far the most OP team, like by
Waves
far
have
the most OP
disappeared.
bruiser jungler. He can literally just
And
1v3.
eventually you see that Rich has to TP back into the play. As he was
But it's a bit risky because if you fall behind on
He's
Wukong,
getting
you're
a
just
lot of
fucking
value
useless
there.
as well.
He does
and you're just
come
like a
in,
knock-up
and
bot.
this top turn, yeah, it just feels
Wait,
like
I
for
retweeted
Rich,
something 20 hours
even
ago.
if you do use
Something
equalizer
with
for the
Joe
fight,
Marc.
there's really
When
no-
did I retweet that?
There's really no good answer
Bro,
for,
I haven't been on
for
Twitter for
Cave
like
Deer Hex at this point.
a day.
Other than trying to force a fight and layering
What?
some CC and damage, is that's not exactly what I meant to you, but nice try. As eventually T1 going to press their buttons and just
Okay, well, they
roll
just
their
rolled
face over the keyboard. We got a
They just
triple
rolled
kill
them.
here for Paze, who is
Do you have
the
a people who have access to
pentakill
your account?
king.
Yeah, there's
As
a
they're
couple
trying to
people who have
hold
access to the
this
account.
kill,
But
UCal's like, here, take me.
what
Quadra
the
comes in
fuck
for
is that
Paze.
retweet?
Pretty tough to kill Rich here with the completed back. See if they can do it.
Well, he's going to
Oh,
get
man.
walled down, and now just a bit more damage. As the
Penta?
stun. Oh, no, the shield
Oh.
nearly denies it, but it is still another pentakill.
Easy.
As he picks up 2 in the
Easy
base.
for Bro, how many has he got now?
Penta for
How many has he got now?
Penta
How many?
T1
How many?
finished the game with it in
14
pretty dominant
pentakills in
fashion
pro
here.
play? What is that
a
Gillette thing at the bottom?
Start here for this series for T1.
Okay.
The draft,
Well, they were giga ahead with an
had some
outscaling
serious
comp with
weak
better
points,
team fight. They just rolled through them in bottom. Nice penta for Phase against KRX. You love to see it.
I feel like
Wow,
Rich isn't
Varus
one of
flex for
those
T1.
guys
Wait, they
that
went
can
Varus
really
Ezreal
utilize the
1-2
Varus top
and denied
as
the
well as some
Ezreal
of our
Karma,
other top
and they're putting
laners,
Varus top for
such as
Doran.
Doran.
So I'm
Lee
not sure what
Sin.
Lazy
Oh
Field
my
will
god,
end up
Galio
with
on
here.
3 here would be Shinema.
Bot lane.
Garner?
The Faker
They banned the Galio.
Durable,
Okay, so focus on the draft. Karma, Lee Sin, Annie. Karma really needs an AD carry that's good with Karma.
I don't want to deal
But
with your
Caitlyn,
Varus
Ashe,
top.
Sivir,
I'm gonna take that away
Ezreal,
instead.
Varus are
Actually
out,
like this
so the
choice
only
a
thing
lot.
you have really is Jhin Karma. So it's
Rich
in your
did
best
not like
interest
that
to have an
choice.
AP
No.
top.
Rich was like,
The
oh,
Galio
I
ban
was kind
into
of
the Annie,
hoping
I
was
like.
gonna
I
get
think
my hands on
Akali
that.
ban
Yeah.
is good, but you have Lee Sin into
He
Akali,
may
which is
just end up
nice, but I
playing
think
a
Akali
ranged
into Annie is
top of
quite
his own.
difficult. They're gonna ban the Nico.
Of some kind, like a
I mean, for
Tristana,
Keria here,
but
what are you looking at for support?
It's not going to be good. It's not going to have fun.
They're
Victor,
gonna play Victor, pretty
which
standard.
is also very.
He might be setting up a Pyke on 5 here.
Does.
That note 1 and 8
Maybe.
so far.
That's why I said don't
I mean,
look
with
at
these
it.
bans
Okay.
Well, when you said don't look at it,
and
what
Varus
did you
top,
I
I
was
think
gonna do?
Jax is a
He
good
immediately
option
look
for
at it.
Rich.
Let's go to command.
This is the problem with Varus top.
Look at the
It's so
elephant
hard
in
to
the
play
room.
into. I think
LCK
Jax
is
is
Definitely
maybe his
not-
best
it
bet.
can't hurt you.
LCK play-by-play is just not going to fall in directions.
MF is another good one. It's a caster AD. Jhin MF are like the options. I don't know. I feel like the only champ to play top here is Jax, isn't it? What else do you
Let's see what
have?
they got. Is it Gnar? I don't think so. I think it's
Gnar gets
miserable.
bodied.
What
Just
else?
play
Where's
fucking
the other
Teemo or
setup
some
for
shit.
this
I don't know.
There's gotta be something.
You need something that plays into
Varus?
Varus.
Sounds like a
But
bad
knowing
time,
T1,
but
he's gonna
maybe
blind
desperate.
something
What's the
crazy
front
top,
liner
and they're gonna
here that
flex
you're
the
playing
Varus to
Varus
support,
top?
Jax
and they're gonna
has been
pick
one of
Poppy
the
top here.
answers we've seen,
Like,
from a few top laners here in the
They're
rare
gonna
occasion
put
that
Varus
is
bot,
left
and
up.
they're gonna pick fucking Malphite or Poppy
And it
or
is
Jace.
good for setting up Misfortune if you can get the backline.
There's no way.
I think it's like
Nah, surely they put this Varus Faker's top right. Oh my god, LeBlanc support. Maybe he is a big Faker fan.
Keria, what are we
I don't really know what a good support here.
No, don't be fooled. He's playing Skarner support.
Chin?
Tom Kench.
Tom Kench into MF Karma?
What year is it?
What?
That's so strange.
How is that
strange,
laneable?
But like basically
Into
everything
Karma
that was
support,
left up for Keria to play here.
is that a...
I think they're just gonna kind of sack this lane a little bit.
Huh.
Maybe we'll see a ton of
I haven't seen Tam Kench once in like the last year. Maybe they're trying something. You used to play like Jinx Tam, Aphelios Tam, Varus.
Playing Jax.
I mean, the Jax, if he gets ahead, I think is like one of the best answers into the Varus. He's also playing... He's playing fucking Storm Raider Surge Jax.
And he's just another scaling threat. Was almost able to set up some picks on the Pays. As they're winning the lane. They're winning.
What?
Yeah, gonna get knocked up here. Andal has to flash away. I mean, they get level 2 first, which is interesting to say the least.
Oh my god,
Let's go.
What are they doing to them?
I have lethal tempo. And here we go. Once again, the engage comes in from Keria. But guess who's bottom lane? It is the jungler of KMDRX. They're looking for the kill on a lazy field.
Jungle roll.
Willer gonna pick
Jungle
up
roll.
and make it 2.
I mean, two kills for the Lee Sin is massive, but oh my god, are they not annihilating them or what? In that 2v2. Bro, they were trying to fucking montage farm them in that 2v2. That was insane disrespect. They were just shending it. I mean, they weren't missing anything.
And then went a bit too ballistic.
But Owner's just trying to clear his jungle, and he's got 2 fucking, like, rabid dogs just going crazy in bot lane. Yo, guys, please, just wait for me to come bot. No.
As from here, you're in a winning position. From here, you're in a losing position.
If he hit that Q, he would have gotten his E up, and he would have killed them both.
LazyField's forced to flash.
Actually, MF would have leveled up and lived.
And they end up getting the kill onto the Karma, but
wait.
Lazy
Storm Raider Surge. Scorch.
Fairly gankable.
Doran's Ring Start Jax.
See what he is able to do here.
This Jax skin.
As well. Doran still has his exhaust.
Yeah, I mean, the Jax at least has good setup with the counter-strike because he gets in melee range. The exhaust does come out. I think Doran's too far away from everything.
Well, Willer has killed 3 people in 3 minutes. Aren't Willer and Owner really good friends?
He's able to hide himself.
Owner's just sitting there watching his fucking homie farm his teammates because they're all playing so aggressive.
Like, well, if Rich all-ins on me, I have exhaust, it's fine. But did not calculate Willer, which has kind of been the story of this game. Again, a third time, did not calculate for Willer. He doesn't have flash anymore, but...
4 kills.
Yeah,
every lane of T1 has died in 3 minutes to just ganks.
Crazy solo queue gank
Okay, Owner's on the board.
As well. Here's Owner in the bottom lane, and LazyField will die. 2 Pays. So a nice little win back here for Owner.
God,
after
all these lanes are just...
jungle. But yeah, Willer's basically
if I'm Owner, I'm
skipping
taking my headset off and just playing the game.
Gank every single lane, and T1 are not respecting it.
I've not seen a jungler in pro play get 4 kills in 4 minutes.
3 kills on top of it, so
that's
ridiculous. Very good
ridiculous.
about his position in this game. We have a very wonky and low
How are you all
CS
dying? Yeah, Keria Tam Kench was pretty iconic back in the days with Guma. They played Aphelios Tam, Jinx Tam. It was during an MSI. I think it was 2023 MSI.
Higher win rate champs in his
Or
career,
2022.
Like
2023 or 2022 MSI. Or maybe even 2021. It was one of those 3 years.
On this pick for me. I
and
was
Senna Tam,
always
and they played...
Threshes. Andal is baiting here.
I want to say it was
Willard
23.
Still in flash, but if he can land a kick,
I mean, they know that Willer's down. Owner, who was
It was
coming
2022
over,
MSI. Okay.
are able to get in position to deny
Tiba?
it. So
Big
gonna
damage.
hit level 6 first by a small margin. As there comes the Storm
Annie.
as well.
I think we're having an AP Jax here. I think we might have our hands on an ability power Jax.
Aggressive routes. Rich is forced to back here. We'll lose some of that wave. Is Yukao?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, kind of baiting Owner in here. As
Just a
Willer's
prank, guys,
waiting
I swear.
for it. The flash comes out. Figure was
Obviously, a lot of advantages picked up for Lisa. His flash!
Yeah, I mean, he has
Ooh.
flash, so if you're in flash range, you're going
Wait,
to
Lee Sin got the assist.
Faker did not respect
Lee Sin W's
that.
broken or what?
Flash on the
Endo?
now, I
Are you?
suppose, is what he'll post. Is now
Okay,
2v2
he's just
in the
walking
jungle.
in.
Willer is quite strong.
Doran has
trying to get
flash.
the kill on
Oh, he
an
flashed the
Anvil,
Q.
but
Good
he's
flash
just
by
gonna
Endo.
flash away
Willa gets
and get
6
out of
in
that
like
one as
1
we
minion.
got
This
the
is so
Pacers
annoying
just
for Willa.
running.
Oh,
And
he
Willer
ward
gets
jumped,
in,
autoed his flash.
picks up another
Who the-
kill, make
Where
it
the
number
fuck did
4.
you get
Keria
here?
is here as well. We got a
TP in from
from
Faker, but he's just gonna
And,
die here.
Faker is
Flashes
gonna have
out,
to
good flash.
over the wall. Mount W comes in, but no follow-up there from
I mean,
DRX.
KRX are 2,000 gold up in 6 minutes,
Valdez,
and their
it's
champs
been a
are
while since
very
we've
good
had
at snowballing.
this level.
I just
I
feel
they
like
got a taste in
watching
one,
this
but
game,
it
it just looks like
it wasn't enough.
T1's
This
comms
passage
don't
of
work.
play here,
It's like having one.
Are they all like muted? How is
it's
Lee
so
Sin
bizarre
getting
to
so
me
many
because
kills?
remember, Willer is massively ahead, but also like you're a Varus, you can't do that much damage yet.
Speaking of, he is still a Varus.
Well played by
and
Willa.
under
Very well
the
played.
Turret, Willer is going to make their lives
Yeah, this Varus
just a
is
living
cooked.
hell.
He is cooked. He's supposed to win lane and hold pressure top. Now he's fucking 500 gold down soon.
They are just camping him, frankly.
Doran is cooked.
He can't actually be the threat. He's supposed to really good plays here.
He's double Ruby Crystal.
The
it's funny how Owner is 1.8k gold down, but none of this is his fault. He's on his third camp to get level 3. His bot dies double kill. He sees Lee Sin pathing top. His top dies. Lee Sin overstays after grab. His mid dies. Like, guys.
Willer is ready to,
I'm trying to clear my camps here.
The advantage here. Owner finally has his ult. See if he can make something happen.
I'm Skarner.
Yeah, just
oh, Jax built a longsword. That's kind of disappointing, to be fair. I thought we were really onto something for a second.
Again, it's what they're going
maybe
to
it's a misbuy. Maybe he sells it later. All right, Keria get the first rake. I mean, Lee Sin is so. He has Eclipse at minute 8. Like, he is so fed.
And maybe he just.
And we're looking at, you know, Rich's side lane
this
power,
was good.
Which is getting better
Q,
and better, which I never thought was necessarily going to be a thing in this game.
Nice.
But with
very
the
nice.
attention he's been
good
given,
dive.
he will be a threat. As
It
we
was
saw in
a
that last
very
trading
good
pattern,
dive.
he still has to deal with Varus things. And
I don't have
How are you there?
Where did Keria come from? I guess
How
he
have
was
we
just hiding on
panned
bush. I mean, that's really the only explanation.
Yeah, and
well,
Lazy
I
Field
guess
was just
this
greeting
game is
there.
Pays versus
Didn't
the
have his
world.
ult. He didn't.
Very good position.
Doran has friend this time, just one.
Is it enough though? Because he might get one shot.
Friend. We'll see if it works out. As the Impale is going to come through, and the aggro was taken
okay,
by
Owner gets one back. Thank fuck it.
shutdown.
Doran, you're Varus top. You're just going to be my bait. No flash and deal. Does a Q hit? No, it doesn't.
Together that adventure.
Really great gravity field placement here. Yukai's going to challenge though.
Yeah, I think
kind of
Victor loses this.
As the Annie is quite fast, and eventually Keria does come over here though. As
but
a bit
with
of damage
Keria
comes
heal
in, but the
and a
heal is there,
Keria
the
flash lick.
And Yukao still on the run. As another lick is going to hit.
Does he get the kill here? He does, right?
A couple more autos and one lick could get it done, but under the turret, I think Keria is going to have to give up.
Tom Kench knows some.
Now this adventure.
Yeah, the Tom's a little. Yeah, Tom's maybe a little bit rusty, but it's okay.
I don't know about you.
Please, please, Willa, please. You've killed all my laners. Please let me have a crap. Come on, man. Come on. I'm also on a tank. The fuck is this? And now I'm gonna lose my Grump. Doran! Doran, help! Please, Doran, please!
Okay, Owner, run to turret. But
it's so cooked, by the way.
We were going to see the Victor push the Annie out. We're going to pear shape, but instead it's kind of been Pays and Keria got a lane lead, but kind of messed it up. Okay, just did a tricky thing and got behind Lazyfield. Wow. Lazyfield didn't expect it. I guess Lazyfield.
Haha!
I don't know what Lazyfield thought actually. But
from
I will cover this dive.
And,
I mean,
here,
I will make sure I get a kill on this dive.
Owner, but it's a Skarner, so I guess it doesn't
but
matter
this game is so goofy. Well, the 2k gold lead is now a 1k gold lead, but it feels like it's a lot bigger than it is.
And Renin is the bigger issue.
Yeah. Owner. Yeah.
Now, just going to flash on in, just doing Skarner things. Nicely done.
Well,
and
Pays is 4 kills.
In game 1 it was Rich,
right? Like
yeah, Lazyfield has been getting caught a little bit too much in bot when he just needs to let his topside carry the game with their state. Like, topside's game state's insane. But look at Pace's gold lead over Lazyfield. It's actually insane, isn't it? 2.1k gold lead on Ezreal.
Right? So, this is a really good play from Owner. You're not going to have a good time.
Well, Pace, you have two options at this point. A, try your hardest to carry the game. Play out of your mind. Maybe you'll not carry it, but maybe you will. Option 2, join the circus.
Gotta be careful when you're
Dash
going in onto an Ezreal that has a Tom Kent. It
and
feels
let Jesus
like it has
decide
been
who
quite
wins
a
this
while
game.
since we've seen this duo, but basically unkillable.
Trying to find an angle to challenge this dragon, but Owner doesn't have
voices
flash.
are strong.
And I think they're just gonna have to let this one go.
The voices are strong.
There's no cross map here.
Are they enough yet,
now
though?
For T1. So double dragon here for Q and
Okay, no Varus.
Again, on the highest roll, it could have been on Soul.
Wow, he dropped the cannon for this.
Just does come through and another counter strike. Flash forward from Ridge. He gets
Jax
the
into Varus, man. If the Jax gets ahead,
pick up from him.
Kinda runs him over.
That Varus is still just
don't forget that's true exhaust as well.
Rich
is gonna get a full tower here. Yummy, yummy. Well, not full, you know, but he's gonna get the first blood tower. Yummy, yummy, yummy for Rich. It's in the name.
Fortunes isn't scaling that hard, but they have so much engage into these squishy
yeah, I mean, the first part of the trade was great. I just think that this Jax, when he's Eing on you and you both have flash, is just a complete flip. Not a flip, it's mostly Jack's favorite, but
right? They're great at playing the map.
flashing
so I wonder
it is
how
not
gets
easy.
Back in this game if they do. And it's going to start with a bit of a contest here.
Okay,
yeah, I mean, TP available.
Double
and now
stun.
We got the flank coming in from Rich. The follow-up is there, but it's on to a Tom Kench. Now they're going to have to set their sights on
Owner's going to be on the dice.
Is going to have
he going to die? Yeah, eat.
Him, oh. But eventually the Devourer comes through as Keria comes
no,
back.
Keria's on the dice.
Shield is there, but Keria just
yeah, this looks great for KRX. Absolutely great. It was a 4v5 though.
And Faker, he TP bot, so... Yeah. I'm kind of confused why they were...
Wait, Lazy Feel was down 2k and now he's even? I guess it's because he didn't finish Cull and bot quest, right? That's the reason Pace had such a massive lead.
Herald and we're going to win this fight.
So this is why KRX is kind of chilling. Even is 1k down. Yeah, but he was 2.1k down. How did he get 1k gold? It's just Cull and quest, right?
Did finish his
like, look at the gold lead of the team now.
Have the Hexblade online now, but
their items aren't that bad.
I am a little bit concerned about this mid game here for T1 as Blackfire.
Look at the items. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's still winnable for T1. They just need to be really careful because the biggest problem that T1 have this game, and the biggest strength that KRX have is side lanes.
My money would be on no.
Wherever this Jax is, he will eat your towers and he will dive whoever's there. So they're gonna have to find a way to balance that.
Up 3,000 gold, looking for Faker as the flash comes in.
Into the Karma, into the Q.
Ahead of the play, and he just has so much damage as there
okay,
you go.
Yuka had the flash. Not ideal for KRX, trading flash on Annie for flash on Victor and flash on Lee Sin. But it's a kill, he can ult here, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Owner's definitely going to go in for this one. The exhaust taken here by FaZe in this game.
Like, someone please help me.
And it's going to come to great effect as they're able to dive as 3 on a little journey themselves.
Just play safe
next
time, buddy.
Chase.
Yeah, they can definitely chase here. Jax is Thanos.
Over the wall. I mean, this Jax is just too powerful. They don't have the damage.
Jax is so broken. Oh my god. I think Jax will carry this game alone.
Trying to do his best to take out
nah, this Jax is seriously OP. Doran's here, but he has one item. So Rich just ignores him.
From behind
Q.
And still win. As Willer's going to go in, look for a bit more on a Doran.
Q.
Another Sonic Wave going to land, and eventually with the stun coming in.
Clean by Willer, bro. The Lee Sin is cooking.
Valdez.
This game's over. This game's over. It's completely over.
Yeah,
it's completely over this game. It's a KRX win. Unlosable. You can't tell me this is ever winnable for T1. Jax and Lee Sin are so insane against T1's champs. They have no real stick CC other than maybe Skarner, but that's dodgeable. They're all really easy to kill. It's just the early game from T1 is just so sloppy here.
was cutting that approach off. Andil shows up too, and there's just no way out. Like, they committed so much to killing Lazy Feel, and then in the moments like this is why you pick this comp, right? Because you're Paze and Keria, and you're like, we're going to show off our mechanics, but you're super far behind, and you're not having the good time you thought you were going to have. A sole point
that you opted into. Because now they're looking for Faker once again.
Willa.
Sonic Wave into
War
the
jump QRQ. Hey, he's flexing on this Lee Sin. He is flexing. He's playing very well on this Lee Sin.
Did not matter.
Mechanics are crazy.
The power of Willer on the Lee Sin.
Sometimes the Lee Sin mechanics are easy or simple, but you just miss one thing, and it's just scuffed. The kick angle's wrong, the Q doesn't land, the war jump was too short. All they have to do, KRX, is
I
not
also feel like the Tom Kench pick at the end of the draft for T1 was pretty decent, especially because all of the engage is kind of just Annie Lee Sin, which can be strong in tandem, but it's not like a Nautilus. It's not an Ornn. It's not hard engage per se unless the Annie's got flash. I'm going to hold that thought as KMDRX trying to go for a T1 Baron.
Faker coming up.
And, I mean, they are very far ahead as Rich does have the flank here, but the Impale goes in onto Yukal, and he's just going to die for free as the trade is there for Owner at least. Doran does have to flash away as Lazy Feel is getting some value out of that one. Keria trying to go 1v1 versus Rich is not going to win that trade.
Okay, saved.
And you see that T1 do have to back off, but they do stop
KRX,
the Baron
you don't need to do that. You really don't.
Stop the Baron, but they lose 2 in exchange.
You don't need to do that.
I think that at this point, 21.5 minutes into the game, it's pretty
They're
tough
taking plays that are like 60-40 when they're at 5k up. What do they do? Look at this Rich TP. He's TPing behind them with a shield, but he's half HP on Jax before the fight even starts.
And Doran here is layering
like,
a little bit of
this
damage
is just,
on the side, but ends up getting it bear
it ends up okay, but this is just unnecessary as fuck. It's not like you're down TPs and you need to force Victor TP because he's gonna. If Victor was side laning taking their tier 2 and they had no TPs on their solo lanes, I think it's fine. But they had double TP up and they're ahead. Just match everything and stack Drakes. It's fine.
Really difficult.
Pace is really strong right now. This is probably the strongest he'll be.
Not as easy from the blue side
before the game's cooked.
When you consider Skarner's kit, but you know, it's going to be difficult to stop him with just a kick, but a little bit easier because Owner's on the boost side. Just trying
wow,
to
they
go
used
in
2
the
ults
front
on Owner.
doors. Rich goes in, straight into the backline, flashes
Oh, Willer,
away,
3
but the
ults on
kill's
Owner.
already
Oh,
there.
beautiful
And
from
there we
Yucal.
go.
It's a 3-man stun.
In the bush, and the
Nice
follow-up
jump
from
by
Rich is
Rich.
beautiful as well, as at least the Devour comes in. Some low health bars here on the side
They're
of
really low, though.
T1.
I was a bit concerned for Kerex because they use any and MF ult on a Skarner, but Yucal flash W's for people, so it's fine. Like Lazyfield looks a bit low, you know, not ideal. Rich flashes out, but Wither kills him. Oh my god, it is a 4-man. Holy fuck, freeze frame. I've been wondering how I ended up here.
Bay's already 1,000 gold on the Red Bull power play
now
here.
It's done for sure. They're gonna go through bot to fight the Drake.
All right.
What was that noise?
Thanks, Wolf.
Hola,
at this
Keria.
point, you know, maybe that's what we need in this game number 2. Just a little bit of role-playing a stop.
That any left. Listen, I've seen T1 bring back 13k gold deficit with Aphelios Lulus, but with Ezreal Tam Kenches,
a soul is a soul, and it is very strong for a head.
Is the Varus in the freezer? No, but I do think if you flex Varus, you should ban Jax. I feel like Jax is the one champ that can answer Varus.
Farm his little heart out right now. Does have Spirit
Jax and the Fury, I think, are the 2 best answers to Varus top. They also banned Yorick, so T1 must think Yorick's good into Varus. I haven't actually seen that matchup yet.
Which has consistently been happening.
But something in scrims maybe that Yorick's good into Varus. I mean, generally Yorick's good into rich champs. Yeah, I think the 2 main keys of the draft for me were giving over Jax with Varus and not banning him, and playing Tam Kench into Karma. Not super sold on Tam Kench into Karma.
Yeah. I mean,
like if it was with a hyper carry, I could kind of see it. Maybe if they were playing like Jinx Tam. Ezreal Tam sounds kind of... To be fair, their level 1 to 2 looks really broken. Maybe if they were smashing bot and they didn't get ganked, the game would look 100 times different. Willa.
Will they test the waters?
Willa had a fucking excellent game. He's 19 out of 21 KP.
All 3 lanes.
His mechanics are on point.
And that was enough to get the ball rolling.
He's
here for
almost 3 levels up on Owner. But not to be Owner's lawyer. A lot of people would say jungle diff here. Nay, my lanes were getting fucking perma-killed and not warding. And we're obviously gonna die to certain ganks.
Like, they don't have great siege in this
I'm a jungler, I can relate. You say jungle diff, I say my laners are trolling. Sorry, Kenzie just put out a post saying Nongshim brought back Rehen Sun Siwu with their match against KT Rolster. And Nongshim plays against KT next series. I thought it said Jiwoo. I was like, what? Who is Rehen's? I thought Daibo was benched for a second. Oh, that's Lehen's. Oh, okay. Oh, it's the Twitter translate. I mean, they played with Lehen's against Fear X, and they won with him, right? And they also won with DNS against DNS.
Like this as T1,
oh,
you're like, all right, who do we need to kill?
Okay, the translate was so chopped.
How can we find? Yes.
Even Doran,
yeah, the Jax is 3 levels up on my Varus, but Varus will hit level 16 soon. He also has Ocean Soul, so that doesn't help. He also has Zhonya's, which doesn't help. And Varus also doesn't have ult here. I remember a game when Guma was on T1, and T1 was down like 8k gold or 9k gold, and he was playing Lucian, and they were here, and he was like dashing over the wall and back over the wall, and they like got the Elder and won the game. I can't remember who that was against.
With Shojins, I mean, this is the
but I remember
build, right?
there was a series where he was playing Lucian here. It was against DNS. I swear they were really far behind, and they did some shenanigans, bro. Some crazy shenanigans.
It's no longer like poke, it's just
I just got a flashback to it.
Late game Ezreal.
They were down Soul.
They're just going to go ahead and face check, looking for the Hail Mary there. Not going to quite hit it, but the root
oh my god, he flashed Eid as a stopwatch. That's unlucky.
Otherwise, could have been in a bit of trouble.
I think he was stopwatching the Victor
W.
W.
Of it is that, you know, some of our better teams, you consider like Gen.G or T1, HLE, they get a lead, they know how to end it. KMDRX still somehow.
Nice movement by Yucal.
I mean, I guess they're just waiting for the Elder to spawn, and you know they don't have the greatest siege as you mentioned. But
Pacey forwards. He is cooked here.
As Pace is the main character, they're
I guess
trying to take him out. As just gonna go over
oh, run!
Is Keria
oh, farewell. Lee Sin owns him here. Alright, this is GG.
You know, that hope, that 1% chance that T1 gets back in this one is immediately stamped out. KMDRX are going to get a kill on both.
Oh, it's really nice for KRX to win a game. I feel like KRX always win one game. I don't know if I'm crazy. I feel like they just sometimes win a game and then they just lose the series.
To push in, Owner, no flash. will get away because he is Skarner. And we'll see what they decide to do here. I mean, I think they have
like they beat Hamalife.
End it before
one
Baker
game.
Pays respawn. There's 30 seconds to go. There's an Annie here with Tibbers out. I think you just take this out. GG.
Yeah, they
beat Gen G in a game. Now they beat T1 in a game. They always win a game.
They're like, yeah, cool stun. Their owner, as it's not going to be enough. QMDRX will clean up here.
Let me have a look at their match
history. 27 kills in a 31-minute game to take out T1.
They 2-1, bro. They won a game against KT, lost the series. They won a game against Hamalife, lost the series.
One-game win they get against a team that no one
they won a game against Gen G, lost the series.
They're able to do it.
They, I don't know, recently they just win games and lose the series. Alright, game 3, T1 versus KRX. What is open? That's OP. I mean, Xin Zhao and Pantheon are still in. Lulu is up without Yunara. Corki Nami is up. I mean, Oriana's up and shit like that, and Jarvan. It'll probably get banned.
The funniest thing.
Bard's out. I mean, I think Nico ban is not bad from KRX. Ash Seraphine's out. I think Nico is pretty strong right now. I think Cassio is giga broken. I think that they could ban Ori, force Cassio ban, first pick Nico. Because Oriana is good into Cassio. Okay, so this is really weird, because Cassio's open and it's giga broken, but Oriana is good into Cassio. But if you pick Oriana early, you'll play into Akali. But if you play Akali, they'll get Lulu. So there's like this really strange circle right now. Where do you kill the circle? If you ban Cassio, it makes no sense, because they'll just first pick Ori. If you ban Kate, it's something different. Alright, makes sense. So now that circle is up. Lulu into Akali, into Oriana, into Cassio. They take the Oriana. So now that opens up Akali for KRX, and they can take away the Lulu as well. You don't play Cassio into Oriana, no way, right? Isn't that matchup just fucking awful to play? Unless you're flexing it top or some shit. I think Akali is the best match into Oriana, isn't it? But if they get Yunara, Lulu, Oriana... Oh my god, he's playing Cassio into Oriana. I'm not a fan of that matchup. I think you win the first like 4 levels, but then you just get chunked out all the time. Trundle into Xin Zhao, great pick. Jack's jungle is out, so yeah, Trundle for sure the best. Wow. I mean, you could pick
in game 2 they picked Karma because Karma's OP, and then
Nico here. You could pick...
It's kind of an interesting swap up in terms of draft
Shin
strategy.
is kind of weird to pick.
Actually, especially when a lot of teams
Sivir is also kind of weird to pick.
Kind of all run
what the fuck do you pick
lane.
Here? Chase? Yeah, Nocturne's out. They have a no global. Sion's out. Cassante's out, but Yorick's in. Well, if I'm DRX, I think I'm banning Nico and Camille. Those 2 champs are not on my screen this game, I can tell you that for a fact. There's Pyke, Nico, Camille, and Lulu. These 4 champs are scary. I think. Guys, you need to be really careful of these champs. I mean, the good news is they have last pick support.
Was taken away. Does make some sense.
So Anvil's gonna have to cook some shit. They'll go Mel Camille. I don't think they'll pick Mel. I think Mel value this game is really low. Into Cassio, Xin, Yorick. They're into Ash Seraphine, it makes sense and shit, but here you don't really have that much value. What the fuck is being picked on AD carry here? I think Ziggs is for sure a good pick for T1 though. Ziggs is a good pick in general right now. I think Ziggs is excellent right now. Wow, they're going to Kalista. I mean, I think T1 have 2 options here. Option 1 is you go Ziggs, and you just play a Ziggs lane into Kalista. Option 2 is you go for something like a Phelios Lulu. I don't think they'll go Smolder, that's super risky into Kalista or not, I imagine. But Smolder would be fun.
I think that with the Trundle,
but like Cog Lulu, a Phelios Lulu, or Ziggs, I think Ziggs is for sure the best. Because Ziggs opens up Camille, and it opens up Pyke, and it opens up Ziggs Poppy. I think is pretty good. I would go Rakan on 5 here if I'm KRX. I think the Renata is not the pick. Or Leona, yeah. Oh boy. Keria Pyke is back. Are they going to win the game? How much is he going to have to do to make them win the game? Mamma mia. I think both comps are pretty good. I think they have Yorick and Jace, which is nice. I think the pivot on support was good. There's high Leona value this game. Jungle's countered here. Oriana should win. Ziggs is good nullifier into Kalista. I think I prefer T1 side. Don't forget, this is a very important game.
Yeah, or in this case, yeah.
You might not think it is, but it is. For T1, this is very important.
Going to, happy game 3.
Because right now there's a 3-way tie for 3rd.
That's why when my
And whoever gets second is in a so much better chance of qualifying to MSI than if you're third. So winning this series is insanely important if they want to try and qualify for second, because this is a must-win. Like KRX, it has to be a must-win. Wait, aiming is not playing today for KT? What? Why? He's being subbed out for Fenrir.
Especially Chovy, who
he has
feels like he's
a
always
condition.
on the cutting edge.
Medical
They
condition.
realize
Really?
that
I don't know how good Fenrir is.
Mid laners.
Wow, Doran didn't miss a CS yet. Due to aiming sudden condition, Fenrir will be subbing in for the AD carry role against Nongshim. Ooh, that's pretty... Fenrir needs to step up big time. Nongshim's not that bad. They're starting to get a bit better. And they need wins for second place against T1 and Gen G.
Or they just get revived by it, essentially. Really nice ghoulie wall here from Rich,
Nice
but he's
flash.
still going to have to flash away.
Flash the slow. Don't take too much damage.
That might benefit big time from
need
some
to
of the
crash this
passes
wave,
is
though.
the
This is
Jace,
kind of
you know, the
awkward.
Storm Raider, he was
So
already
Cassio
played a
wins
lot,
early, I
but
think
he
it's
never
Orianna.
really liked this
But after a
matchup with
while, when
Jace
Orianna
and
gets points in her
Yorick,
queue, it
what does it look
becomes
like
a
now?
bit tricky.
Actually,
Yeah, Keria's behind here. He could wait for Leona to leave and then solo kill the Cassio, but chances of that happening are pretty low.
I mean, he could definitely try to burst him down, especially with the Ignite, but the flash comes through, and now Keria has to flash away. Keria's still going to take that tree.
He could have killed him, but if he did, it would be 1 for 1, and he'd be giving Cassio gold.
Larger advantage
So he
here,
decided
but
not to,
also have to back
which is
safety.
pretty smart. I think it's a bad idea to trade gold with Cassio.
So both mid laners will run back as fast as they can, as Rich is starting to...
Yeah, this Yorick matchup can get very dangerous for the Jace.
And I love how Andal's
I guess
like, no,
Andal kind of knows or should expect Pyke to always be around mid.
It almost feels
So
like
Andal is literally hugging
Keria's,
Yukal.
like, biggest fan.
Yeah, the ball's not really rolling for this Pyke yet.
It's
okay, doesn't need to rush, but he does need to do something or have something happen soon.
This is a scary Trundle.
Not that scary.
I mean, it's a bit of
The crab is the scary thing.
The hook's going to catch the Rich Scuttler.
He hooks the crab so owner can try and smite it.
Scuttle crab as the flash is there
nice flash
for
from
one,
Lazy Field, but
the other two just don't even bother.
I don't think they were going to get engaged on there anyway.
And Lazy Field,
but he flashed the shockwave, which was clean.
Oh, they got the flash out of Lazy
Wow,
Field,
it's literally
which
just a
is
2v2 mid this game, isn't it? Crazy.
Will not be able to take the fight or the dragon.
Cassio has lost a lot of experience,
are not doing anything. Callista
T1's
and
chilling
Leona.
for now.
Like, if you get out to hit level 5,
Owner's going to clear the top. Drake's going to die.
Set of plays here from Keria. He's trying to pull off here, and it's not going to work
kind
out.
of hard to
He's not
fight
gonna
Drake
get punished, but
early.
they will get the dragon. As with the prio that Yukal has right now,
Pyke's already outscaled. No, he's not outscaled yet. I do think KRX's engage is quite strong though. Like Leona ult on top of an Orianna with a Cassio W, it's quite nice.
Because game 2 was a
But
bit
I
of
think that the Merc Treads value for T1 is pretty high.
Happy gaming early on. The game got out of hand.
They should definitely look at Merc Treads, mainly because of those two champs, because that's really their key engage.
Kind of the, I'm gonna have to hold that thought as
no flash Leona.
Away, but yeah, but that was kind of like the free game that they gave away. But KMDRX always get like one standard game as well. So does that mean that they just get a standard game here? It's kind of exciting to think about. So they might get it.
Oh, he eat backwards and he shockwave at the same time.
Does not have his flash,
not
so
ideal, but that's a kill. Owner has no flash. He probably is dead here.
Yeah, Lazy Field's here.
He has ult. Nice hook, no flash. 1 for 1. It's 2 for 1 for T1 in the long run.
I
think the thing that actually is surprising me the most about this game is Jace's 20 CS up in isolation. Normally when I watch this matchup, the Jace gets a tiny gold lead, but he doesn't have this big of a CS lead, and Doran's doing pretty well up here.
This matchup's getting a little bit trickier for Doran here.
It does get hard, this matchup, but I think he's holding a pretty decent lead. There was one gank top from the Trundle to force the flash.
But it's going to cost him some health. With that wall
he has TP soon, so he's actually in a pretty good spot.
Really scary there, actually.
Luden's are ready for the Ziggs. Kalista roamed mid, so Ziggs got a plate bot. I think here, if they just this shockwave is just.
Has flash, right? Doesn't have anything he can really do here. Tries to keep.
If they save the shockwave here and they have it was a nice backstep from Faker on the Cassio. If they have shockwave here,
they know they can turn this.
Kalista no flash.
He will die.
Turnable maybe.
This up, but it's about to get his
wow,
first
Pace
item.
is just Pace and Lazy Field are just the game's decided from mid top. Faker went for swiftness boots. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't go Merc Treads. If he gets hit by a
lot of their 80 damage is going to come
there's
from
no
the Jace,
Merc Treads on Orianna or Pyke.
For T1, especially
if Leona lands on anyone,
goes very late, I'm curious.
She's gonna stick.
scenario as Rich
flash.
under a little bit of pressure here,
TP's
but
coming in.
drops the ghoulie wall, and now we got a TP coming in.
It's Leona
No
TP. I think he's
available
fine.
for Keria, but he's
Doran
just
gave
very
him
fast
the
on the
gates to run
Has
faster.
also
Pace is
here.
top. He's not showing though. They could foreman dive here, but Leona is around.
Opportunity here, as even with the
rare
pillar,
miss.
Keria not able to land that one, but he has his
Pace
dash
is
this
swapping
time.
here.
4 members of T1 in top lane.
Yeah, but there's no answering push anywhere else on the map, so I don't think this is really that bad unless...
All right, they're just going to go on in. It's a subjugate immediately on Ando.
Okay, Ando had no flash on that engage.
And,
Six ult hits the wave.
not going to hit anything from Pace.
Owner has no flash. Cassio's coming. She can flash W
now,
here.
Here comes Ucal looking to get in on the party as the stun is there. And he's just going to flash out of that one. Kill does go over to
so they
Rich,
kill
though.
Cassio
messy
flashes. Pyke gets out
like
through
for a
bot.
moment there that ultimately they
He tries to flash the Pyke, but where did Cassio go? Did she go left?
Get something back as in live. Bit of an angle onto Faker, who is low on mana.
Nice, fine.
This is going to be pushed away, but this ult here not great, and then Ando gets subjugated. And LazyFeel is just so far away that initially it looks like this is kind of
Cassio
doomed,
champ is so OP
but
though.
eventually Ucal is able to run up here.
I think Keria is going to E him.
I guess. Get in
They're
there
gonna flash
and
left
help
here.
take out this kill. Keria
So kind of
is able
scuffed
to
by
escape
Ucal,
before
but
anything else can happen. And
You can see they're trying to set
30
up
seconds on
vision
Drake.
and
No blade on
position
Kalista
here
yet. It's
on this
pretty
dragon.
big, so T1
A
should
lot of members of
definitely
Team DRX trying to clear out
see
vision,
that and
but,
try and fight.
just
No
potentially
flash on
fight
Leona.
for the second
Hook
one.
lands.
Hook is going to come in on Dill.
They don't want to commit.
Feels like he's really not that tanky just yet. There's been a couple of times where he just gets subjugated.
Yeah,
and
they
dies,
see
but
Kalista on the tower with no
the
blade. They should
damage
for
from the
sure
Pyke
try and do something
feels
here.
like it's sticking.
They also
for
have
now.
Faker base TP with
I
item here.
wonder who just died if you get
He has
caught,
flash
right?
here,
There's so much
Faker.
CC here. Speaking of, Faker
sidesteps the W.
sidesteps.
Yeah,
You
kinda
could Shockwave
difficult
here,
to
but it's
lock the
Xin Zhao.
Orianna down with all that movement speed. Shockwave comes in. Willer just going to throw a Crescent Guard in and avoid a lot of that damage. Ando,
And
though,
the flashes.
once again, just being shredded.
Xin
in
Zhao
the front
flashes.
line as
Keria
looking
doesn't have
to
ult.
chase, but not going to find anything.
Okay,
Two
two flashes from jungle support. LazyFeel might get a base here for Blade. You have Hook. You have Ignite.
That's the max range on the hook as with the Ignite, you thought he was going to get the kill, but not quite the
Ooh,
case.
the chain CC almost
Ucal
killed him.
looking to
Now
get in
Ucal has
there
no
as
flash,
well,
though.
but now
And the
head-to-head
ult.
against the Trundle, not a great
Oi,
spot, but here
Keria.
comes LazyFeel as the
He's
kill
out,
goes to Willer.
lives.
LazyFeel kind of trades positions
It's
with
Pace that has to
Keria
finish off
as he
Ucal
goes
dying to
his
Owner.
team.
I
Who
think if
killed Owner.
LazyFeel keeps
Moments for members of
Okay,
Team
bot tower died.
DRX who
Drake is still up. It should be
don't really
still
have a
pretty
better
free for T1, I
opportunity
think.
to get away.
LazyFeel has no
So
sums.
that's going to be,
When
you
did
know,
she flash?
getting the flash at a LazyFeel and saying now we're
Was it just
gonna
now?
just
Am I
take the
blind?
streak
I
for
was
the
looking at the
team.
minimap. Maybe I'm blind.
We're happy to deny
They're
this.
super happy
go
to
for a
fight
full
this.
contest.
Leona ult has to land on
I mean,
two
there
people
is
to win this fight for
arguably
sure.
double smite here with LazyFeel, but this is
And
not a
there's no way that
stable
happens.
position for Kiwo.
Yeah, they're going to TP in Rich and look
Oh!
turn to come in, but a big shockwave going to put them at bay and double
That's
kill for
Giga losing for
Paze
KRX.
as Doran knocks it down.
T1 have
with
so
the
much
kill
like
onto the
splash
Xin
damage
Zhao,
and poke.
immediately
It's so
Team
annoying.
DRX,
Ziggs ult,
they
Ziggs
go
E,
face to
Pyke
face
ult,
with a
Orianna
bit of
shockwave,
wombo
Jace
combo.
QEs. Like
They find themselves
a
on
lot of the
bad side
damage they
that
do
one
is
as in goes Keria, going to miss kind of everything. But that is okay as Rich is being baited into the fight and eventually will go down.
a lot of
to
the damage
Faker,
they
who
do is
picks
like
up
collateral
4
damage.
kills for T1 in the fight.
Yeah, that was a
That's why their comp's
lot
really
of-
annoying.
Let's look at Ucal.
Also,
He's
committing on
trying to
Trundle
join,
is
but it's
not
hard for
the
him to
answer.
actually get
This
in
needs
here.
to
Rich
land on like
teleports to the
Paze.
back of the fight. Then they go for the Fates call engage with Ucal.
Look at that
But
shockwave.
everything is spent on blowing up a Trundle while Doran is doing massive damage.
All right,
Maybe they
very
try to
important
get some
win
kind
here
of
for
pick on
T1.
someone, but Shockwave available once again. Doran just has to
Okay,
flash away.
they get the.
And in
they
that
get
last
the,
fight, Ando went super deep,
the Herald.
trying to follow up, and the rest of the team had to send it on Herald by any
Shockwave.
means.
W.
Ucal.
Oh,
Backstep.
boy, he is
Scorched? No, no
very
Scorched.
close to dying.
I just feel like it kind of
And
sucks for
Pace can
Kalista
take
to
this
go
turret out.
blade into
I guess
Wit's
that's
End,
not
doesn't it?
factual. Hey, it does.
She has to skip Rage Blade.
He's just trying to use the turret to deny CS while he does it.
If you can
They're gonna
survive
send it
for
on
longer-
Faker
longer
here, but he
might
has
be
Rocket
the
Belt.
case
Actually, I
that
just
you
realized you
get
don't need
some
Merc turrets for Leona ult when you go Rocket Belt.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
crazy
set up
true.
here for the dragon.
It's so
It is
true.
Infernal Soul, very
Everyone
much
has
a
Rocket
very
Belt, bro. You don't
relevant
need
soul, like
Mercs.
our last two- These teams,
Of
I think
course
for
you're gonna go
Keria,
Swift
if they
with
find an
boots.
angle, they
How
should
could I
win, but
forget?
Trying to hard force, not necessary. As Doran
Oh,
is
you're gonna
getting
Leona
on
ult
value
this
top
Orianna?
side.
What
Now
if
he's
she-
going to TP in. See if they can rush this out. I don't think so. Herald also here for combat power. QMDRX
Well, the Herald left, so,
wise to maybe step away, but they're so far behind they want to
so I don't know if there's any combat power.
Yeah, well, there doesn't really have much of a health bar anymore. He's up against the Trundle. We got the flanking Yorick getting in there as The pillar's going to be utilized. Is now Lazyfield going to try to
They get the
zone
Drake
them,
here,
but the
Keria.
might be able
Big
to.
knock
In goes Ondil.
into the Leon ult.
And now
Into the Cassio W.
Really
Oh my god, it's a perfect fight for
Faker
KRX. Is it enough though?
But he is going to survive at the end of the day. Ondil the first to go down.
Nope. Wheeler
And the
just gets
second
fucking
will be Wheeler.
stabbed.
They got the Dragon
Faker
Ball
is dying to the
cost
rats.
them.
He
We
lives.
have
Oh my god.
this TP in the mid.
TP in from Pace.
He's on the flank, I guess, from the left side. Keria trying to continue with things as the pillar does come in once again.
Bomba.
But Miasma
Faker's
pretty
TPing
good at
top. He's not
zoning
even
them
TPing
away.
back to help. He's just saying,
Keria
fuck this.
still here and still looking
Oof.
for the angle. He's not
These
quite
Qs
going
are
to
so
find
close.
it, as Rich looks
Pace
like
has
he's
flash.
just going to go the left way and get out.
Dragon.
Yeah, actually KRX got a really good engage. The fact that they got a 3-man Kalista knockup into a double Leon ult was massive. Into a Cassio W. But it still didn't win the fight. Oh, you're getting TP'd on Birdie. He has flash though. Maybe he can play this.
I mean, Faker does have flash. And
what? He
has
rocket belts the
belt,
fucking
so he's
Yorick
gonna
W?
use that to get out of the ghoulie wall and doesn't want to use his flash, but will
Oh
eventually.
my
set
god,
that
Rocket
onto
Belt is
flashes in.
crazy, by the way. This
Ondil has
item has
next
so much
flash.
hidden value in fights against so many champs.
Happy to trade. Awkward, but
He dies without Rocket Belt there.
Map, so
You guys can't do
did a
Baron,
little
right?
bit of
Your
damage
damage,
to
I know
Wheeler,
you
I
like
think,
your
but Wheeler
Barons,
is also.
but your damage on Baron
Doesn't really
is kind of
care too
weird.
much about has the biggest lead on the map right now.
I mean, he absolutely will pop off if he hits his targets.
Wow, he hooked him over the wall
He's
twice.
actually going to have to go on in. And the shockwave comes through, and Ondil dies. Subjugate once again, huge
Pace
value.
W's out. Faker does he have Rocket Belt ready? Probably, right?
Just going to essentially fall over.
Rich
like
is getting
a house of
kited. Owner
cards.
backsteps the Cassio
And,
ult.
okay,
Hold on.
Keria E flashes, flips the Kalista.
And he will be able to set
Well, it's
it
5
up.
for 1.
Only UCal getting the one.
And the
but
one
it's
is their
still a
jungler,
massive
so they
team fight
can't do
win
their
for
big
Team
on the
One.
Nash or what.
Stun from Keria. I mean,
Man, their
without
champs
that,
are so
there was a
annoying,
chance
T1.
that
Oh my
maybe
god, the
Lazyfield
double
could've fought
Rocket
his
Belt
way out of
mage
that,
just
but he
throwing.
just gets
This
completely
fight
shut
was a while
down.
ago, but this is ideal
As
fight.
we
KRX,
are-
Kalista ults the Leona.
8
Triple
years ago.
knockup from
this
Leona
happened
into
like
double Leona. Look at this. Boom.
2022.
Boom.
Yeah.
And then Cassio flash
This is when
W. Boom.
Lazyfield was like 15 years old.
But yeah, they couldn't follow up. They
actually
couldn't.
younger
Yeah,
than that.
Kalista is doing 0 auto attacks this
As
fight.
I don't want to get too into the weeds of breaking this one down because it is a
Look at
very
the rats.
long fight and we're
Almost
probably going to jump
killing Faker.
out of this. Yeah.
Almost.
Because we also T1, I think the circus is maybe about to end.
Is my fraud gone? Yeah, because it's the ultimate gaslight mode.
Alright,
Andal one shot.
Sad Leona in this game just has not had
Bomba on
much of
Cassio.
an effect at all. Keria trying to take a 1v1
Keria trying to
against
1v1
Lazyfield,
Kalista and stood
stands
still and emoted.
and accepts his fate.
Who's
And
player of
it's
the
not
series?
Fate's call, he is the enemy support. Lazyfield still kiting this one out until he dies.
Who's player of the series?
You know, I had hope for a little.
I would say
The amount of times they
Pace.
took poor fights with poor team
I
fight.
think Pace had a great
And
series.
Ondil is playing into a Trundle.
Pentakill on
You know, the
Lucian.
Trundle was
Ezreal
picked
game,
for
he
the
was
Zig,
kind of
but
1v9.
actually, in
this
functionally,
game
these
he's
team fights,
flawless.
Ondil's going in first. Like,
There.
Okay, important win for T1.
Nothing really you could do is there's a Ziggs bomb
Next
behind
game
him.
is also important
Okay, you
for
Cal.
T1 as well.
Yeah.
Nice flash.
Flash 2 ults there.
If KT lose, that helps a lot.
Now what's he going to do?
Have a storm surge here.
Rocket
for
Belt
Pyke,
to Leona
and
E
he's
flash.
Really,
Okay, well, look like a
he's
one-shot.
doing the boom boom damage at this point. Willer says, "Well, I gotta try something."
This Rocket Belt item
And
is crazy.
something he will try, and then immediately die. And so will Ondil.
Holy shit, the
Eventually,
Pyke
there
was
he
stunned
goes.
in the animation of like his
Keria
ult or
also
something.
gonna
He was like in
survive
the
as
air.
he's able to go ahead in there and heal up quite a bit. And Rich, the last one here that will go down as T1 this time around. A bit more straightforward than game number 2, although they still have their fun.
Of these wonky happy
Go into the
game
Nexus and die.
series where game 2 gets a little fun, game 3
Aha,
gets a
he
little
did.
more
But he
competitive
traded 1 for 1.
as Faker and Keria dismantle Lazyfield. And it's not a 3-ring circus.
Yeah,
it's a
Faker Oriana for
3-game
sure is best
circus
champ.
that T1 ultimately
With his ear being out of the meta.
take in the end.
I think he's very happy to get the Oriana.
And
Alright,
was
so
pretty good draft. A lot
this
of angles
puts
there.
T1 on
If they had
11
gone
and
to a
4.
stable
If
mid-game,
KT lose, they're also 11
I
and
think
4,
they
and
probably
that
could've
ties
won
them
that
for
game, but
second.
They just simply could not.
So KT need to win because they have to play Gen G next and
Well,
T1 play
I'll
Bro
leave it
next.
to you. Good
And then
option.
next week
Is it just
KT have
Keria?
T1
Because
and DNS and
Is it
T1 have
Pyke
KT and
game?
BFX. Gen G have
is
HLE
it
and Bro.
Pays? It's Pays. Pays
So
got
the
Penta
race
and
is
he got
heating
fed
up.
on
Gen G
Ziggs.
doesn't start yet
It's
in the race
Pays.
because they play later in
It's
the
a
week.
boom boom, but the series
And the reason
started,
it's
but-
important, obviously, is because
No,
in the
maybe she
road
just
to
wrote it real
MSI,
quick
if
right
you finish
there.
second place, you're here.
It's certainly possible.
So you win this
Or
best
maybe
of 5, you go
after
to
game
MSI, you
one,
lose,
she's like,
you go
"Oh,
to this
you got
BO5.
Lucian."
If you win this
You guys
BO5, you go
notice-
to MSI.
By the way, Faker bows to everyone.
Whereas if you finish
He's
third,
so
you have to
polite.
win-win.
He's so professional. He's like, oh, I missed
One
one
chance.
camera right there.